The old Coot here, coming back at you with another exciting video. This one I'm going to talk about how to make one of these meals. Originally, I wanted to do this video up in the mountains where we were going to do this in a real life situation. Unfortunately, the mountains here in Southern California are on fire. It's either been 110-degree heat or something's on fire somewhere, and I haven't been able to actually do these. I may have to go to like a local park or something and just do it that way, rehydrate the product that way. But anyways, Readywise, great company. Here's kind of the tubs that they come in. As an example, there are bigger ones, there are smaller ones, there are like a whole variety of different meals that you can get. Here's just a sampling that came out of one of these tubs. So basically apple cinnamon cereal, right? Here you've got a dessert like cookie dough snacks. Here you've got noodles and beef, which could be a lunch or a dinner or whatever the case may be, right, with mushroom sauce. And then here you've got like a mac and cheese. Let's talk about some of the other stuff that you might find in one of these tubs or kits. So here's just a sample of the stuff that's in there. So this one's an orange drink mix. Whey milk alternative, right, to go with that cereal, just saying. Then here you've got barbecue beans, right, which is a pretty popular one from what I understand. Teriyaki rice, you got that going on. Then you got a pancake mix. If you spin the bucket to the other side, let's go ahead and do that. Here you can see what else is in there. So apple cinnamon cereal, which I showed you, cheesy macaroni, pasta Alfredo, right? There's brown sugar and maple multigrain cereal. There's another breakfast item, and then creamy pasta and vegetables. So breakfast, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to use these for is up to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the actual packages. So here's Readywise, right? There's their mac and cheese. Basically, when you spin this around, it's add boiling water is basically the concept here. So ready to make something yummy. There you go. You tear the pouch open from the tears. Here there's a little resealable zipper, which I love that Readywise did that because that way it traps the heat in there. The heat with the boiling water will help to hydrate that food more correctly, more properly, get you a more even distribution so that you get the good texture that you like getting in there and that you hit all those dry spots to make sure everything's in there. So basically add 2 cups of boiling water, you stir, then basically close the zipper, let it stand for 12 to 15 minutes, and then you're ready to eat and enjoy. The shelf life on these is 25 years. There's no joke about that, right? 2039 is the expiration of this. And I talked about all these kind of scenarios before in the videos prior to this one, right? Emergency preparedness, apocalyptic type situations, earthquake, fire, flood, tornadoes, you name it, where you may not be able to get electricity, gas, and water. So prep up, right? Start storing some water in bigger bottles and smaller bottles. Have some kind of independently free of utility cooking kit available, right? Wood pellets make great fuel if you have one of those like firebox type systems. It's basically a steel box with the bottom. You would put a pot on top of that, fill it up with water in the pot or the pan or whatever the case may be to boil the water. And then in the actual box itself, you could put wood pellets, like for a barbecue smoker, that kind of vibe. If you're going to do this, like if you're going to keep this like in your house or in a corporate setting, or maybe you're in a corporate office building, keep some in your car. You never know. You could always use, start getting creative. You could start using like paper for the printer to start a little, mini fire somewhere. Like hopefully you don't catch the whole place on fire. Like if you're using one of those firebox stoves, it's the best way. Or you could go the camping backpacking route, right? Isobutane stoves or the like, propane stoves. You kind of get a sense of what's going on there. If you're, a family of one, you may want to think smaller, just so it's more portable, more carryable, that kind of vibe. If you're a larger family, maybe a group of neighbors get together and one person has this. Everybody should have a little bit of everything, right? Everybody should have a few meals, some water, and a cooking kit, so that if one neighbor goes down, knock on wood, that doesn't happen, but at least everybody's independent, but yet you can all come together to pool your resources, and try to do this stuff and prep this stuff ahead of time. If you're backpacking, camping, right? You're doing the whole backpacking thing, maybe Pacific Crest Trail, right? Appalachian Trail, whatever the case may be, or you're just doing your regular old backpacking, whatever part of the woods you're in, literally. Just try to think of those things where you've got a cook system, you've got water, and you've got one of these, you're pretty much set. There is something comforting about food, especially under times of stress, where it just reminds you of being home and safe, and something to eat can comfort you. It can also give you the energy to make it through whatever it is that you're going through, whether that's a pandemic, an apocalyptic situation, a fire, a flood, an earthquake, or tornado, whatever the case may be. Right now, my heart goes out to the people in Florida, Georgia, even the Carolinas are going to get hit with this hurricane pretty soon. September 2024. This is no joke. This is Mother Nature at its finest, basically releasing an unrelenting wave of natural disasters, earthquakes, fires, floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, you name it. But anyways, with that being said, I hope this video out there helps someone. If you are unable to boil water, you can just add water, right? You can just add the water to this, let it soak, maybe try to find a warm place to put this, right? So that at least it'll be warm instead of cold. If it is absolutely cold, it is what it is. At least you've got something to eat. That's the important part. And you'll have to do some experimenting. 12 to 15 minutes might be enough. You might need to leave the water in there longer and hydrate longer in a different way. You know, just start getting creative. Start thinking about that stuff now, because what is it? 1 ounce of preparation leads to a pound of success, something like that. Anyways, I will put links to this stuff down below in the description. Also in the comment section, I'll also put links on my Amazon storefront under one category, one section. So make sure to check those out. I'm the Old Coot, and I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.